Hello everyone, I'm Cassie and this is my first fragrance review. And today is actually very special. I have no intention to purchase any fragrance, but there happened to be a pop-up store in Singapore at the mall called Paragon, and it's for Diptyque. And then they launched this eau de toilette of Orphéon, and I'm not wrong. This perfume Orphéon has already been existing in the tip for like few years, the EDP version, and I've never smelled that, but I've actually did watch like videos on review on this fragrance. The EDP version of it is they mentioned is actually more musky and it's deeper, so I think this is rather different. The first time, the guy sprayed on my hand, my arm, I could smell like, on the paper it's actually very fresh. It really smells to me like floral, very floral. And the first thing it come to my mind was actually Chloe classic perfume. The very honey kind of smell, very floral. And the first flower that I thought of was chrysanthemum, but he mentioned to me there was no chrysanthemum in the formula. So just my guess and my first impression. So I let the fragrance linger on my skin for a while, and sure enough, actually I do enjoy the smell, the scent, even though it's a eau de toilette, but I feel like it's good enough for me because I like the freshness. I always tend towards like fragrance that is very flower or white tea kind of liking. So this is actually quite interesting to me because another Diptyque kind of perfume that I smelled and I like was Dosong. Correct me if I'm wrong, because all these names are French based. So let me know. I do like the Dosong. Dosong has a very interesting floral jasmine smell that I tend to gravitate to. Like I do like Gucci Bloom that also has a very strong jasmine smell. So this is actually a very different type of floral. Like what I say is like the scent is more like a honey sweet kind of smell, and it's not musky. It's very fresh. Is the word. I wouldn't say fruity. It doesn't. But the freshness also reminds you something that is not too sweet like berries. But um, when you look at the oil that they included, you can see actually it consists of very citrusy kind of scent, and then flower oil, rose flower oil, extract. So this is like it really gives you a very fresh smell because of the citrus that they added, like lemon peel oil and stuff like that. Yeah, so let me just open it up and let you see how the bottle is. And okay, actually they only have the 100 ml bottle available because this is a new fragrance in their line, the eau de toilette version. So yeah, this is it. I think it's quite similar, except I know the parfum version is actually black border. This is the eau de toilette, and then I think the picture is rather similar. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and with this purchase, the person actually gave me 2 free gifts. One is the sample spray, the 2 ml one. The travel size. And the hand cream. Yeah, hopefully I like it, and then maybe I'll buy the full size. So with the first spray, like what I mentioned, it really reminds me of flower, like, and little bit of a cider wood, smell at the base. So it's really refreshing. I would say very suitable for hot climate maybe, because I mean hot climate with very musky scent can be quite um overdriving. Like if it's too sweet, it's too musky, in a very hot place, the smell can get very, very strong. That's why, I mean, in hot climate, um, I tend to like prefer scent that is fresher. One of it that I wear a lot, not under the tip, was Giorgio Armani Aqua di Joie, right? The green bottle one. So that is my all-time go-to in Singapore, and something that is really not too musky. Yeah. So I would say if you are considering this is more like a day-to-day kind of fragrance rather than a night fragrance. So if you like the Orphéon in the EDP, maybe it's a good time for you to explore the EDT version. And especially if you're living in Asia, like a hotter climate, the EDT can last longer because that's how chemical reaction is. Like if your body temperature is higher, the fragrance tend to linger longer. Yeah. So yeah, do give it a try. Let me know how's your review on this. As this is actually very new, the EDT version. Let me know how you feel about it. And thanks for watching. Yep, see you soon.